Azerbaijan, Armenia continue to clash over Karabakh ahead of Geneva meet. Fighting between Armenian and Azerbaijani troops over Nagorno-Karabakh resumes ahead of a crucial meeting of Azerbaijan's top diplomat with US, Russian and French envoys. New clashes have erupted between Azerbaijan and Armenia before talks in which the United States, France, and Russia will discuss how to secure a ceasefire and avert a wider war in the South Caucasus. On Thursday, hours before the talks were due to start in Geneva, Azerbaijan said the city of Ganja, deep inside the former Soviet Republic, had been shelled by Armenian forces. One civilian was killed in Azerbaijan's Goranboy region and other villages and towns were fired on by Armenian soldiers, it said. Baku denied its forces shelled a historic cathedral in Nagorno-Karabakh's city of Shusha as claimed by Armenia. The information about the damage to the church in Shusha has nothing to do with the military actions of the Azerbaijani army, the defense ministry said in a statement. Unlike the armed forces of Armenia, the Azerbaijani army does not target historical, cultural, or especially religious buildings and monuments. Following the latest reports of fighting, Armenia said it had dismissed the head of its national security service in a presidential decree. It gave no reason. Also on Thursday, authorities in occupied Karabakh denied plans to halt fighting in a ceasefire. Azerbaijani authorities said 30 civilians have been killed so far and 143 wounded since September 27, but have not disclosed information about military casualties. Armenians said 30 of their servicemen were killed in new clashes, taking its military death toll to 350 since September 27. It said 19 civilians were killed and many wounded. Crucial meeting in Russia. Azerbaijani Foreign Minister Ceyhun Bayramov will meet US, Russian and French envoys in Geneva on Thursday. Armenia's Foreign Minister Zorab Natsikanian is expected to meet officials from the three countries in Moscow on Monday. The talks mark the start of a concerted drive by the three powers to halt fighting that flared on September 27, increasing concerns about the security of pipelines in Azerbaijan that carry natural gas and oil to Europe. Washington, Paris, and Moscow are co-chairs of the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe's OSCE Minsk group that has led mediation in decades of conflict over the mountain enclave of Nagorno-Karabakh. Under international law, Armenia-occupied Karabakh belongs to Azerbaijan, but it has been occupied by Armenians following a 1991-94 war that killed about 30,000 people. The position of the United States has been clear, and has not changed. Both sides must cease hostilities immediately and work with the Minsk Group co-chairs to return to substantive negotiations as soon as possible, a U.S. spokesperson in Geneva said. The warring sides have ignored repeated ceasefire calls, and the Azerbaijani and Armenian leaders have been at odds over their conditions for halting fighting. Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev's main demand is for Armenia to set a timetable for withdrawal from Nagorno-Karabakh and surrounding Azerbaijani territories, and wants Turkey involved in peacemaking. He told Euronews in an interview that Bayramov's attendance at the Geneva talks shows who wants negotiations. Azerbaijan's foreign ministry dismissed calls for a unilateral ceasefire which it said maintained the status quo based on occupation. Hardening of stances. Armenia has ruled out a withdrawal from territory it considers historic homelands. Our position has been and remains that the Karabakh issue cannot be solved through violence, Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan told Euronews. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who has accused the Minsk group of neglecting the crisis for decades, said on Thursday that Ankara would continue to support our Azerbaijani brothers with all our resources. I renew my call for the international community to take steps to end Armenia's occupation of Azerbaijani lands, he told Qatar's The Peninsula newspaper. Also on Thursday, Azerbaijan recalled its ambassador to Greece for consultations, its foreign ministry said. We brought to the attention of the Greek Foreign Ministry information from open sources about the arrival of Armenian citizens from foreign countries, including from Greece, to the occupied territories of Azerbaijan to participate in military operations, the ministry said in a statement. Armenia denied the allegations, and Athens had recalled its ambassador to Azerbaijan on Wednesday after what it said were unfounded and offensive allegations by Azerbaijan's government that Greece tolerated terrorists on its soil.